everyone, this is Miss Siddiqui here. This is SAT Vocabulary Week 2. Let's get started. So, before you watch the video, you need to make sure you have your SAT Vocabulary Week 2 handout to take notes on. What you'll see are slides which contain each of the vocabulary words, and on each slide you'll see 2 sample sentences using that given word, and also a picture. I will pronounce the word, and I expect that you pronounce the word along with me as you're watching the video and as you're taking notes. So there are 3 things that you need to do when you see a word slide. You need to, 1, write down the guess. You need to, 2, copy the definition. And you need to, 3, write your own original sentence using the vocab word. Now remember, this video might require that you pause the video at several points so that you can write down your guess and write your own original sentence. So make sure you do that as frequently as you need to. So let's start with the first word. The first word is equivocal. Try to pronounce the word equivocal and then read the 2 following sentences and write down your guess for that word. Pause the video if you need to. If you got it down, copy this definition. Intentionally vague or ambiguous, to be purposefully evasive. And evasive means like trying to not really go one way or the other. So for instance, the picture in the corner is pretty equivocal because in one perspective it looks like a young woman. You can tell with the feather, she's kind of turned to the side. And then in the other perspective, it looks like an old woman who's kind of got her chin pointed downwards. She's got a nice big nose and she has kind of like a scarf covering her head. So this picture is equivocal. So try to write your own original sentence using that word. The next word is imperious. So here we've got a picture of Barack Obama looking imperious. So read the 2 sample sentences and write down your guess for the word in your notebook. Pause the video if you need to. When you're ready, the definition for imperious is arrogantly overbearing or authoritative. So for instance, in this picture, Obama appears to be kind of arrogant or authoritative, like I'm the one in charge. Kind of look. So try to use the word imperious in your own original sentence. Pause the video if you need to. Our next word is dilapidated, and the picture that's in the corner is of a dilapidated house. So read the 2 sample sentences and then try to guess what dilapidated means based on the context and on this photo. Pause the video if you need to. Now, write down your guess for the word dilapidated, and then, when you're ready, copy this definition. Dilapidated means run down or falling apart. Now, write your own original sentence using the word. Pause the video if you need to. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, the next word is feign. So this little boy is feigning ill in this picture. Read the 2 sample sentences and try to guess what the word feign means based on this context. Write down your guess and pause the video if you need to. When you're ready, copy this definition. Feign means to fake or pretend. So maybe you feigned sick to get out of going to school like this little boy. Write your own original sentence after you've copied the definition. The next word is sentimental. So this box of chocolates would be a sentimental present on Valentine's Day. So go ahead and read the 2 sample sentences and try to guess what sentimental means based on the context. Write down your guess, and then, when you're ready, copy this definition. Sentimental means romantic, mushy, or marked by emotion rather than reason. Copy that definition and try to write your own original sentence using the word. The next word is lugubrious. Read the 2 sample sentences and try to guess what lugubrious means based on the context and based on this frowny face picture. Then when you're ready, write down your guess and pause the video if you need to. If you're ready for the definition, here it is. Lugubrious means excessively depressed, sad to an exaggerated extent. So it's almost an over-the-top kind of sadness. Write your own original sentence using lugubrious. Pause the video if you need to. The next word is erratic. So in the picture, all these different molecules are behaving erratically. So read the 2 sample sentences and try to guess what erratic means based on the context, and write down your guess. Pause the video if you need to. Alrighty. Copy down the definition of erratic, which means unpredictable, capricious, irregular. Try to write your own original sentence using the word. Make sure you have a guess, your definition, and an original sentence, and then you're ready for the last word. The last word is portentous. So this moon is portentous. Read the 2 sample sentences and try to guess what you think this word means based on the context and write down your guess. Pause the video if you need a little time. Then when you're ready, copy this definition. Of ominous significance or foreboding. So copy this given definition and then write your own original sentence using the word. Look closely at my 2 sample sentences, as this is a challenging vocabulary word. Pause the video if you need to. This brings us to our 2 Latin roots for the week. Our first root is bio, which you might already know the definition of. So take a look at the 3 example words: biology, biography, and biome. So you know biology means the study of life. And that's what bio means. Bio means life. The next Latin root is mort, which the example words are immortal, mortician, and mortuary. So you might know that immortal means you can't die. So the part of that word that means death is mort. Try to think of your own original word, which has the root bio, and a sentence that uses that word. Then try to think of your own original word that has the root mort, and write your own original sentence using that word. Now double check your notes to make sure that you have 8 words with 8 guesses, 8 definitions, and 8 original sentences, and that you have 2 Latin roots with 2 original words, and each of those has an original sentence. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.